Hello guys, welcome you all. So today we will learn about how to deal with iframe concept. Okay, so first of all we'll understand what is iframe. Okay, so let's see example. See, this is a web page. Okay, so iframe is a embedded, you can say, one page is present inside one more page, so it's embedded it with the existing page. Okay, so if you can see here, I can see, so I'll show you how the iframe will look like and how you can find whether your developer has implemented the iframe concept or not. So anyway, whenever you will do the real-time project, you will get to know by looking into the requirement document whether there is a requirement of implementing the iframe or not. So if you have joined later in the project, then you can also get to know by several ways. So that I'll discuss with you, don't worry. So see, I'll first of all I'll show you how this iframe will look like. So here I found one site, rahulshettyacademy.com, where this is the base page, you can say. So this is the main page. So inside that, if you can see, there is a iframe concept is there, right? You can see. So this is also one more page. If you see, if you click on the uh, if you click on if you open this in a new tab, you can see this is a one more page, but this particular web page is embedded with this page. Okay, and this is present under our like iframe. You can say this is a separate page. So how you can know, like how you'll get to know whether you have in your project whether you have any iframe concept or not. So you just have to inspect the element, you have to you have to open the dev tools, and there you have to write iframe. Okay, see, whenever I click the iframe, you can see I'll just scroll down. You can see whenever I'm hovering into the iframe tag, so it's saying me which is the iframe ID, iframe present in your application. So it's clearly saying you, right? So this is a way that by using which we'll be able to find whether you have an embedded iframe implemented in your web page or not. So this is the best way that you can find. So sometimes it is iframe, or sometimes it is also there with the name is frame set. Okay, so iframe or frame set. So by using this, you can search whether you have embedded iframe implemented, or you can say integrated in your web page or not. Okay, so these are the two ways. Okay, so now, so how a Playwright or any other tool like Selenium or Cypress or Playwright don't have access, that they cannot directly access in the sense they will not perform click, they will not perform any kind of assertion directly inside the frame. First of all, they have to switch into the frame, then only they will be able to perform any action in this page. Okay, so let's see, let's get started like how you can deal with this iframe concept. Okay, so for that, first of all, I will open this website using page.goto, page.goto. Okay, and after that, what I'll do, first of all, I'll verify the iframe which is present inside it, what is the details, like they should have some name, ID, something. Okay, so I'll search with iframe. Remember guys, either iframe or frame set. Okay, so if you see, there is a ID of this one, so this is a course iframe. Okay, frame ID equal to course frame, so I can take it as it is present under the ID attribute. So I'll do one thing. I will write page dot go to, sorry, page dot locator. Inside that, I have to pass that ID and like the ID of the iframe. So as it is present under the ID attribute, then I can also add hash inside it. Okay, and what I'll do, I'll add the await. So don't forget to add await in every line. Okay, await. Okay, this is done. So what I'll do, I will here I will wait. So because sometimes what happened, sometimes this iframe will take some time to load. So it will be better to wait for that iframe to load. So wait till the time the iframe will load whenever their main application will load. So once your main application will load, so it will take some time to the iframe will take some time to load. Okay, so we have done the wait. So now we have to switch into the iframe. Okay, so for switching also you have to use page dot frame locator. Okay, and inside the also, which is the frame name, that is the same ID is also the frame name, right? So you can use this one because the frame ID by you we have to switch to the frame, right? So the frame can be identified by using this the same CSS. Okay, that's it. So we have done the frame locator. So what we'll do going forward, if you want to do any kind of operation inside the frame, then you have to use one more variable, that is suppose iframe. You can take iframe and you can, this is a user defined variable, you can take any name. So constant iframe equal to page dot frame locator. So what I've done, I've taken the CSS of that element and stored into a constant variable. Okay, so going forward, whatever the element, whatever the verification, whatever the click, whatever the operation that you want to perform inside the frame, you have to use iframe instead of page. So generally we what we do, page dot locator to be visible. So likewise we used to do, right, page dot visible to have element. But going forward, whatever the operation, whatever the assertion that you want to perform inside this uh, inside this frame, you have to use this iframe concept, iframe variable. Okay, so what I'll do, you will do, so first of all we'll do, we will go to that variable and we will see. So I will suppose I'll verify all access plan. This is present or not. Okay. Okay. So what I'll do, I've already opened this in a new tab. I will use this all access plan. I'll click on the inspect element. I'll find new never highlight. It is present under the anchor tag, right? So this anchor tag is present under the li. So what I'll do, I'll open my selector hub. So it is present under li tag. Under that, it is present under there is a tab. There is a tag called anchor. Under that, you have href, right? Href lifetime access, right? Okay, great. So this is my ID li. Under that li, you have an anchor tag href star equal to lifetime hyphen access. Great. Okay. And how many element is fine? It's giving me two element. Okay. No problem. So dot using dot first we can see. Okay. What we'll do, we'll just select what exactly it is finding exactly. So as part of this, it is giving me. Okay. And as the first occurrence, it is giving me this, and as part of the second, it is pointing to two element inside this page. So the first page, if you can see, so it is first pointing to the all access plans, that is the motto. So we can use the first dot first method and you can handle this, no problem. Okay, so we'll do, I've already explained this dot first method. Okay, so dot first and dot last we have already explained, and if you don't know, then you can also refer the previous sessions. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll take one more variable and access link. Okay, and what I'll do, uh, iframe dot locator. So I told you, right, you cannot use the page, you can have to use the iframe as the further operation. Okay, so what I'll do, I will copy this CSS. I will copy this CSS and I will paste inside it, and I will make it a double quote, because inside double quote you cannot have this inside double quote you can have a single quote, or if you're pasting a single quote inside that you have to use this double quote, vice versa. Dot as dot first. The reason why, because I'm using this first, because it will, I want to verify whether this element is present or not, and it is pointing to two uh, locators. So one directly to the X, this all access plan, and the second one is pointing to some other different. So we can always prefer to find unique XPath or unique access, but in this case I just want to explain this first method. That's why I've used this dot first. Okay, after that, what I'll do, I will put some assertion await expect access link dot to be visible, to be visible, to be visible. Great, right? So what we'll do, so I will also add await over here. Don't forget to add await in each and every line in Playwright. Okay, await. Okay, great. So it should work. Okay, so let's execute this. npx playwright test iframe.spec.js hyphen headed. You can write this way. So let's check whether it's working fine or not. So this is how you can have to handle the iframe concept. So let's check whether it will be like successfully execute or not. Let's verify. Great, it passed, right? So you must have known, like you must have wondering, like if you'll not put this, if you'll not use this frame locator directly, if you'll use this page dot frame locator, whether it will work or not. So let's check. That's also we'll check. Okay. So if there is a frame concept, so can't we use directly like we used before? That also we will try, and let's see it will not work. And why it will not work? Let's see the like the failure stack trace. Okay. So what I'll do, await page locator is we are waiting for the locator, and instead of iframe, instead of that, we'll do frame dot locator, and here I will use page dot await page.locator, and I will remove this. I'll just comment out of this code, and here I've written like we used to write before in a normal thread without switching into the iframe. So await page.locator course iframe. So I'm just waiting for that frame to load, and after that I'm await page.locator, and I'm just uh, taking into a variable, and I'm just verifying. Okay. We will not use the frame locator concept, okay, and we will not switch into the frame, nothing will do. So let's see it will pass or fail, and if it will fail, then we'll also check why it got failed. So this will take some 10 seconds to fail. The reason being, in the cypress config.js we have given 10,000, that is 10 second, and it will wait up to 10 second, then only it will fail. So let's see it got failed. Why? Because the locator that you have given, that is not found. Expect to be visible with timeout 10,000 millisecond, because we have given 10,000 millisecond for the assertion. Okay. So if you will increase up to 20,000, then it will wait up to 20,000 before giving you a assertion fail. Okay, you see, right? You got to know like why it got failed. Okay, so that is why this iframe concept will you have to deal with, whether in your application, if you have the iframe concept, then you can also try in this way. You cannot handle this directly. We also saw that, right? You cannot handle directly. You have to take one more variable, and you have to use the page dot frame locator, and going forward, whenever you do any operation, you have to use this iframe instead of this page. Okay, so I'll just press Ctrl Z. Okay, so likewise, you have to take in one variable constant iframe, and going forward, you have to use that iframe dot locator instead of page dot locator. Okay, so this is how this iframe concept will work. I hope you guys will understand. If you have any concern, then please do drop your message in the comment box. Okay, thank you. We'll meet in the next session with some new topic. Thank you.